And yeah, let's continue on then. How much experience does this give actually? No, there you go. Let's see. 8k. That's not a lot. I want more. But I guess I can't have more. Okay. There you go. Now we go all the way over here, I guess. And hey. There you go. Unbreakable my ass. Then again, it takes quite a hit. I will say that. And there you go. Defeated. And gone. Oh, come on. Need to go around. Around, around, around. Do 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 do. Then over here into bloating. Sweetly done, Alger. We won't have to look over our shoulders for an army of golems now, risking a little blood now, says wallows of it later. Looking for trouble. Well met, Razor. Thanks for all the times. You're not soft, I give you that. Our job needs a hard lad to kill, searching for Cobble Scouts. My boys say there are at least 3 of them somewhere on the hill. You can handle yourself, can't you? Yeah, I can handle that. Should be easy. Easy enough. Just need to run all the way around the camp. Missionary. Okay. And then we wait here. We turn Warrior of Light. Google Patrolman. That's you down. 1 more to go. Kobold pikeman. And the pitman. Not a pikeman, a pitman. Same thing. And now he jump down here again. And talk to Blodin again. I put a glass on you soon as I heard there was fighting. I had you pegged for a bruiser. Sure you don't want to give up the road and join us here? There's enough kobolds to go around. There's something a touch familiar about those kobolds you saw too. I've seen someone move that way before. I could swear to it. You come to me, if we have even that much time. And Helm, you love me. I've been racking my brain over these scouts you slew, and now I remember where I last saw him. They belong to the cursed priest, the priest that the leader of the kobolds' 129th order, the only lot to ever make it past our sentries and into this camp. This camp is supposed to be like a ship. You might get a broadside, but you see it coming. You're supposed to be safer. But it wasn't fate that night, and one of mine almost died. A young swallow new made, easy picking for the moles. They slipped in on a rainy night, and when it was over we found Bloodball, and he'd been lying out in the rain, and there were rills the color of roses running off him. I hadn't kept him safe in his own camp, see? So the Sawbones had to save him. I have amends to make. The priest got to die. The priest is here. That means the kobold bombs nearby. When the 129th retreats, they go in fire and thunder. That's their way. You go to the bombs and set him off yourself. He'll come scampering to see what's amiss. Take him then. You may not be one of mine, but you're a red one, steel to soul. I can count on you. Take this smoldering coal, use it on the bombs. Since that night, I'll not misprice the priest's guile. Already the whole camp's on alert, rearing to avenge Bloggable. If this is one of the kobold's tricks, and they are thinking of ambushing us here, they won't live long enough for regrets. Nice. So that's the last one for this quest line. It sounds like. But yeah, making it into camp. Basically unnoticed. And almost killing somebody. Impressive. Impressive indeed. But is it good enough? That's the question. Anyway. Come on. There is one more. Is the last one on the other side here? Yes, it is. And then we wait. Wait a little bit. And there's the priest. Titan's anger. Okay. And you're dead. Get out of here. Piece of shit. And then we run back. tell me good news. Did you rid of that priest? His helm ripped from the cunning head of his. You've done me great service, adventurer. Will you do another for the Red Swallows? Take the helm to Private Blowbull at Camp Bronze Lake. Tell him the priest is dead. Pup that he is, having a trophy will mean much to him. An adventurer or not, you are one of us now. Times aren't just changing, Drazor. They're turning like a multi-eyed ship. Who knows? Could be that being friend of the Red Swallows proves a mighty useful thing. Back to Opelanosea. There's actually a quest on the other side too. I know your face. The adventurer delivered my pleas. But to know well you come from Overlook is all well there. The priest is dead. The swallows. Though perhaps they thought my wounds just deserts and left me to my shame. He did not tell you. At the East Watch that night, 'twas me that failed and near died in the failing. Look, see the cuts inside the helm. One from each of the Red Swallows. These are the same marks we make in the woods, so that no comrade may be lost. Aye, thank you for bringing this. I'm the most fortunate man in the world. Okay, let's see what sells for the most here. So these two sell for the same. Okay. Sure. And then we are going to go and pick up the quest over yonder here. Ooh, there's two quests here actually, on top of each other. The Monster of Bronze Lake. As you know from our prior visit, we treat the wound from the front and with all our arts, and with the healing waters of the hot spring we serve soldiers. But for some unaccountable reason, we have a goldsmith here at the present. He simply showed up, and we could hardly turn him away. And now he is asking for salamander oil, but we cannot spare any. You'll find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. We'll extract 4 vials worth of oil from the salamanders roaming nearby and give them to the goldsmith. Okay. Let's slay some salamanders then. This is gonna be the second one. Then the third one. And then the fourth one. That should be the last. Now we take it to the goldsmiths. And who is this goldsmith? Is it somebody new? I don't remember this quest, so yeah. Oh yeah, somebody we're going to know. Most kind. You're the most kind to bring me the oil of salamander. I had a need. A large horn. I made a grievous error to visit a great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. It smarted me so, and ache. Oh no, I was no troll. I am not so green as that. No, when the beast shook his head, I stepped backward, slipped and fell, and then I fell again later, strolling back to the dog cart. No need to be shy. You're an adventurer, and I am a goldsmith. The body is simply an instrument. In occasional need of oiling. Oil, sir. Oil, I say. Okay, let's oil him up then. The relief, again I say. Okay, I see you, garbage. I see you. Let's oil him up some more. Oh, I can feel the soothing fingers working into every knot. That is your cue, sir. Soothing fingers now, please. Okay. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. Ah, the healing tingle. Okay, by the 12, that feels good. Now quickly with the rubbing. Pardon. Your skill was so great that I was quite transported. Truly no well-done attendant could have done better. Sublime. I shall now have a brief drowse, then soak in the spring until sundown, and after that a humble meal with white wine from my own stock and perhaps peaches. Okay, Garbert, you're an absolute unit. It's been a pleasure massaging you. Thank you for your service, adventurer. It seems he believed Bronze Lake to be some sort of retreat for the rich. He paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far, and profusely complimented us on our asceticism. Yeah, that word. And we're level 47. Look at that. Finally. Okay. Oh, meteor survival. Increased spirit bond gain. Ooh, it's a better ring. Look at that. First one thing, then another. The goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We have warned him time again this past week not to stay in so long. Honestly, I do not trust myself to tend to this fool, for I mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was ice on it this morning. Oof. Icy water when you're hot. Oof. You okay there, Goblet? What are you doing? Oh, it's you. He of strong yet tender fingers. I was lost. I freely confess it. I came to this retreat and an artisan whose craft had lost the silver, enriching myself by indulging customers' grossest tastes. I was ready to suffer privations, and I did. But today, several hours into the ordeal of scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There I saw Form's exquisite filigree mask, steel cut to shine like diamonds, graceful galleries of electrum where emeralds took the air with the pearly sutures. I must return to my workshop. Nice. I feel proud. We helped Godbud get some inspiration. That's all we needed for this recording session. I goes Princess's word for home. I'm glad to say he left you this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. The stone is taken from a fragment of Dalma himself, created in an abiding faith that out of the worst may come beauty. It sounds as though he lost something or someone in the calamity. The ring is the only thing I've ever made in the last 5 years, he said, and now I would like Drazor to have it. Extraordinary. A very respected turn of events, I must say. I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt he is a more fascinating one. I don't suppose he have given me the ring, even if I... Well, now he's fretting over the song already sung. Okay, we got a new ring. Oh, wait. Why? It's not better? Game? You're saying it's not better? I guess not then. I guess it's not better then. Red wine. We use mulled wine from Vineport to treat the war wounded. It restores the bodily humours and gives vigour to the heart made weary by fever. Why don't you put yourself in some good use, adventurer? I prepared some mulled wine earlier, and I need it heated to make warm wine. Will you submerge those bottles in the hot spring over yonder and serve them to those that need it sorely? Okay. I guess. Let's put the mulled wine in the hot water. Pick up the warm wine. And give it to the patrons. Or the wounded. My wounds heal, for sure and certain. Not so stiff as so no more neither. Obliged, adventurer. That's mug full of good medicine there. Wouldn't mind taking some of that back to the front. Oh, that's what I know. I'm counting my blessing. Don't make those eyes on me. Just saying it's smarts. Oh, that hits the spot. I don't mind the kind of burn. It's a fine thing, being alive. I don't mind me alone. I like you all just like my own Levymore. Been through a lot together. Damn, I can barely remember a time when everything didn't hurt. I feel like I've always been here. Thank you and cheers. Oh, hot and spicy. just like a horn we raised when the sergeant was wedded, when the little red-haired private failed. Oh, my friends, I'll be back. You're still showing roughnecks. Look at that! I do believe I can move that foot a little more. Sure helps with the hurt though. Too. Thank you, Landry. You see, we'll be on our feet halfway to being the warriors of light before you're done warming another bottle. Nice. Seems everyone is appreciating it. Yes, good. Very good. Good indeed. Thank you for your kindness, Adventure. The soldiers you met, they may be champions for our way of life, but here they are sisters and brothers, sons and daughters. They are so young, most of them, and so hurt in spirit and body. Most will return to the front, and so will not even survive to come under my care again. It's what they want and what we need of them, I know. But I tell myself that I heal them so they can become farmers and smiths, alchemists and rangers, mothers and fathers. For a few, it will be true. That will have to be enough. There you go. I guess we're gonna go on the other side then. Do the quest there. Need to take the boat over though. Look at us clearing out all the quests. Every single last one of them. But yeah, do you repair my gear? Yeah. I just noticed when I checked the rings and stuff that I need to repair gear. Hey, ferry skipper. You can get that 40 gil to get me over to the other side. And then we have Gigaroon. The hottest of box lunches. Gigaroon has good goods. Good goods need delivery, but Gigaroon busy, too busy. Too busy. I'm not hotbox lunch. Quick win hotbox lunch for Tonga in Talos. You take for Gigaroon. Okay. I'll take for Gigaroon, I guess. Poor Maid's Mill. Is he up here or is he below? We shall see. It looks like he is below, but hey, we got some hunts here. So let's take these while we're here. How many do we need to kill? 1. Neat. Then I guess we're done here. Let me drop down. Is it inside? Yes. Leave me be. I'm too hungry to continue my research. Later I'll receive visitors. This is quick win hotbox lunch from Memorune's trading post. How did you? Thank you, friend. At last I will be able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come to study the fossils and never gave any thought to how I take my meals. I needed the time and all the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hotbox lunch.